Welcome back, my wonderful people of the internet. I'm glad you are here. I hope you are having a wonderful day. And yes, it is this time of the year again. And look, I wasn't sure if I should really do a video like this. Is it required to compare the Tapis 8 Plus with the Tapis 7 Plus? Because when you look on paper, there's not much going on, right? You look at the spec bumps and it's like, what's happening? However, after using the Tapis 8 Plus for 48 hours, I can confidently say there's more to this than meets the eye, and I had to learn this phrase. But look, there's more than just the processor upgrade, so I'm glad you are here. So here's a couple of things for when you order your Tapis 8 Plus in a bundle with the keyboard. This is basically the keyboard you will receive. It's not the one with the trackpad. So this is the slim version. I'm not the biggest fan, but having said this, if you decide to go for the keyboard with a trackpad, the better one, the Tapis 7 Plus keyboard, it will fit on a Tapis 8 Plus because after all, the measurements are identical. By the way, I will do exactly the same comparison for the Tapis 8 and Tapis 7, so everyone who's willing, kind enough to stop by will not miss out. In return, I would ask you to consider subscribing to this channel. That would be awesome. Oh, mon ami, this is the Tapis 7 Plus. This is the selfie camera for video calls. What is the picture and sound quality like? Let me know. You are now looking at the Tapis 8 Plus. It's the same position than before than the Tapis 7 Plus, and you can already tell how much wider it is. Look, you can see my little pom-pom sleeping over there. She had enough of all this video stuff I'm doing, but let me know how you feel. What is the picture and sound quality like? And here I could already tell that the Tapis 8 Plus footage, the camera footage for the selfie for video calls was much better. It had more natural tones than the Tapis 7 Plus, so there is an improvement, but also it's wider than before, which makes it a bit more convenient for all the video calls. Look, but sometimes I tell you these things and after the YouTube compression, it looks completely different. So let me know how you feel about it. Here is the thing with the processor upgrade for the Tapis 8 Plus. The second I took it out and set it up and I started using it, I could feel it was way more responsive than the Tapis 7 Plus, even before I ran all the benchmarks. When I then started to run all the benchmark tests like Geekbench, for example, for the Tapis 8 Plus and the Tapis 7 Plus, there was a considerable difference in finishing the process on the Tapis 7 Plus. And that's when I started to do the Basemark Web3 test. And that is a test that is designed to test your browser and hardware and whatever capabilities you have for your device in order to use web application/cloud applications. Yep, there is a difference between the Tapis 7 Plus and the Tapis 8 Plus, considerably different. So the Tapis 8 Ultra is just above the Tapis 8 Plus, really. But why is this important? Well, it confirms that my feelings and the overall experience I had so far with the Tapis 8 Plus is not subjective. It basically confirms that it is considerably faster than the Tapis 7 Plus.
Dressed to impress like it's prom night. And when you live in top shelf, you know you gotta set the bar high. Had the same dreams since we was kids. Big trips, big cars, and even bigger cribs. Never thought that it would happen just the way it did. Fast forward that now, it's just the way we live. That's good food and drinks. My mood makes you think that this life's made for a king.
Here I couldn't really hear a difference between the speakers, the volume or the bass or anything else, but at least by now you know that you don't miss out should you decide to stay with the Tapis 7 Plus and not go for the Tapis 8 Plus. The next topic felt really subjective to me. I have no scientific proof here, but I felt that the display on the Tapis 8 Plus is better. It's more vibrant, both of the same settings. It's better, it's felt juicier to me. It could well be that because I have my Tapis 7 Plus for a while, over a year already, I use it almost every day, that it has decreased in quality. I don't know, but it is subjective, and putting them side by side, I can tell. Not sure if you can have a look, but that's something I just want to come across or convey to you guys. In terms of display brightness, both have the same brightness. Again, it's just a color more vibrant on the Tapis 8 Plus. Ooh, now the juicy part, the S Pen. I don't think the S Pen itself is different. What is different is the latency on the Tapis 8 Plus, considerably so compared to the Tapis 7 Plus. You don't need a scientific test to figure this one out, because just by looking at this, you can already see there is a massive difference in latency. It basically has been reduced drastically for the Tapis 8 Plus. And here's the deal. I used both pens on both devices, so basically it doesn't matter which pen you use, it will always be better on the Tapis 8 Plus. So it's a limitation. Limitation is negative, but it's basically designed only for the Tapis 8 Plus, no matter what pen you use or what S Pen you use. So you use the same S Pen on the Tapis 7 Plus and it's still the same. What is not limited though is the companion mode. Oh yeah. And I am reading your comments. So companion mode with Clip Studio Paint, and I cover all of this in my Tapis 8 Ultra video here, but I'm happy to confirm that this will also work for your Tapis 7 Plus and or your Tapis 7. You are welcome. I also found a couple of quirks. For example, I found that the Samsung Health is pre-installed on all Tapis 8 versions, so you have a full view of your Samsung Health application, but it's not available for your Tapis 7 yet. I guess it's coming later, don't ask, but one of these quirks. And the One UI 4.1 has a bit of a different menu systems layout, but there's nothing dramatically or drastically different. It's just kind of designed or improved better than before. And sometimes you don't have to go 2 steps in a layer in order to change something. You can do this right away on the first page, for example. But what Samsung did do, and I want to clarify this here, Samsung promised 4 generations of One UI upgrades for the Tapis 8 and above. 4 generations, not 4 years. I don't want you to get mixed up with this because it's 2 different things. You could have, for example, 2 generations coming out in 1 year, or 1 UI release in 2 years, if that makes any sense. So given the choice, if I would need to choose between the Tapis 8 Plus and the Tapis 7 Plus, I would go for the Tapis 8 Plus. And it's not just the overall experience and the latency and so on, but it's also the peace of mind that you have 4 generations of One UI coming along your way. Also 5 years of security patches and so on. So it's kind of a future-proof device. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Peace out.